twins, same hood, same friends. That's if you're looking for me. But if them laws looking for me, that's a different story. Ay.
Yo. What's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gap 2 Games, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Go ahead, hit that like button for me as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, because we're going up. You dig? We're currently sitting at 553 subscribers. But we still trying to get to that big 1,000 wow. You understands me? So if you would be so kind, hit that subscribe button for me one time. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about the beef between Lord Jamar and the comedian Godfrey. Now, if you've been living under a rock, we'll go over the quick timeline, okay? So, Lord Jamar and Godfrey first came together on the DJ Vlad podcast. On DJ Vlad's channel, they both used to do videos and interviews with him exclusively, and Vlad thought it would be a good idea to bring them both together. And, you know, just the dynamic. Lord Jamar, more of the serious, stoic, almost angry guy, and then Godfrey, you know, the laughing comedian, make a joke out of everything. And, you know, he thought it'd be a good dynamic to put together on camera. And he was right. It was. He started interviewing them together on certain topics. And then he had them both start interviewing other people on certain topics together. And it was a really good look. I really liked those days of DJ Vlad's podcast because they were getting their looks up. It was getting Vlad views. And just the subject matter and their opinions on them were golden. I loved it. But as time went on, DJ Vlad relied on Minister Farrakhan. So there was a quote that Minister Farrakhan had said, where basically he had said, if people would lie to take the rock of truth and hit them with it, or something to that nature. And Vlad flipped his words and basically said that DJ Farrakhan is saying that black people should throw rocks at Jews. So after he got called out on that by Godfrey and Lumar, who both happen to be pro-blacks, they told him, yo, man, you need to apologize to the minister. If you're not going to apologize to the minister, then we're not going to be messing with you no more. And Vlad's response was, well, I'll apologize to the minister if he gives me an interview.
I listened to the whole thing, and then Vlad said, yeah, minister said that we should throw rocks at Jewish people. I say, he didn't say that.
Yeah.
He don't talk like that.
Right.
He don't never say no shit like that. And I was like, he talks about the discrepancy, you know, the fighting between the Jewish community and the black community, but he never said no violence towards Jews. Never. He never said that. And I said, you lying, dude. He didn't say that. He used a metaphor. What he said was, as Muslims, we take the rock of truth and we throw it at he's a very intelligent man.
Right, sure.
He's a master violinist, if you know that. He's a master. He's a very intelligent man. I said, he didn't say that, dude. Stop, dude. And he goes, I said, well, me and Lord Jamar called him. We said, we ain't gonna be no bitches. We gonna fight and we gonna confront you.
Sure, real
shit.
shit.
Say, hey man, you're gonna send an apology.
A rebuttal.
Bro.
Right.
And he goes, I sent one. He goes, that looked like a technical difficulty, dude. You did not send an apology, bro. Send an apology. And we're talking to him. He goes, well, I'm not gonna be bullied. No one's bullying you, dude. Now you a white dude again. Now you being white boy now. Mm-hmm. Now you taking off, you sucking off of black culture. Ooh. You're taking you're making money off black culture. Mm-hmm. You fuck with black girls. Shame on them. Mm. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
And now, because they giving you that confidence to talk crazy to us. Mm. That's what's happening. Mm. They giving you confidence. These black women give you confidence to disrespect brothers like us. So I'm like this. Listen, man, you got to apologize. And Lord Jamar said, yo, you know what? Fuck it then. You're going to stand on your culture, because my thing is, and this is no disrespect to Vlad. We're not beefing or nothing.
Right, sure.
He's not a practicing Jewish man. He's an atheist. He doesn't even believe in God. Mm-hmm. But now, all of a sudden, you're back to being he's anti. What?
Right.
Now you done switched. You don't even believe in God, and Farrakhan is a God-fearing man. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna say the wrong shit about him, and then to top it off, you got Muslims that have given you interviews. Wesley Muhammad, they all come on his show. And then they giving you protection on the street, and you gonna talk about their leader. I just don't even understand
Right. He should,
how you can even do that, but that's the disrespect of black men.
And Vlad has a weird way of doing that. They stood on business, by the way, okay? They got away from DJ Vlad after that. They never went back. They stopped messing with him. But I've never liked that part about DJ Vlad's platform. He has a way of reaching out, especially to black people, right? He'll reach out to you, and he feels like if you don't give him an interview, or if you don't want to do an interview with him, then he'll bring on other guests. He'll lie on you. He'll bash your name because you're too good for a DJ Vlad interview. But to continue down the timeline, after this, Lord Jamar would start the Yada Mean Godcast with him, Godfrey, and Rod Digger as co-hosts. Now, that was a really good look as well. Like, I used to watch that in the early days, and it was a really good show. You can tell that Lord Jamar was still kind of new to this, kind of new to doing it on his own, but at the same particular time, he was getting the support, and him and Godfrey were doing that thing. Now, Godfrey had already had his own podcast, and they were already doing pretty significant numbers, but he would drive and take the train to Lord Jamar's podcast and do it with him and Rod Digger. So time goes on. Lord Jamar is on Godfrey's podcast, and Lord Jamar is drunk, he's high, and he's feeling himself. He's a little arrogant at this point. Now, for those of you who don't know, Lord Jamar is a flat earther. Okay, he's a flat earther. He does not believe that the earth is a spherical shape that's spinning on an axis throughout space. He believes that the earth is more akin to like a petri dish or a frisbee, right? So he's on Godfrey's podcast, and he's drunk rambling, talking about, man, I'll debate Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I'll tear him to shreds in the debate. He don't want to effing debate me.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
You don't respect Neil?
No, I would debate him in a minute.
Really?
Absolutely.
Damn.
He's an actor. He has
What
a
about
SAG
Terrence
card.
Howard?
Terrence Howard is a smart dude, but he's off too.
And he's drunk rambling. But little does he know, Godfrey has a friend who basically his whole existence is debating flat earthers. Like, this is what he does. And Godfrey agrees. Godfrey asked Lord Jamar, do you want me to bring him on a platform? And Lord Jamar agrees. Now, before the interview even starts, Lord Jamar is already disrespecting the man, cursing about the man, and it's just bad. He doesn't realize the man can hear him from the other side of like the chat speak or whatever before they actually let him onto the stream.
There's not fire in a vacuum of space.
I want to say something.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
It's ridiculous.
Before we bring Professor Dave, here's my thing.
Man,
There's
Professor Dave.
Go ahead.
Before he even get here.
here's
You know
my
why?
when it comes to hip hop, right? There's questions I have to ask because he spent his life studying being a part of hip hop. To take the people that have spent their lifetime understanding physics,
Oh my
science,
gosh.
all kinds of
That
things.
don't matter.
It is absurd. It would be the equivalency if I took
Oh,
an
my
internet
God,
dude.
that does not
and
matter.
let me finish. If I took an internet dude who got a couple of tracks and asked him about the history of hip hop, it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
No scientist is
Nobody's
getting
saying that didn't
funded if they do not say what the money wants them to say, sir.
Okay, that's conspiracy.
Science? No, it's
That's
not.
not
It's
fact.
real.
That's-
It's fact.
But you don't get to say
Science
that
is a
everything
religion
is that
now.
way. You don't
Science
get to say
is
that.
a religion. It is not,
Science is not
what
a
you
religion.
think it is.
That's
Oh, yes, it
ridiculous.
is.
That's
And
absurd.
This is
people
great.
That is
worship
absurd.
at the altar of science.
Nobody's
and these
worship at the
people are
altar.
your new fucking deacons and bishops, and you believe that they have the power.
Let's
They're
go.
closer to God
go.
than anybody else. No. Hang on a second.
You
My
okay.
whole disclaimer.
So the man gets onto the stream, Professor Dave, and he proceeds to body Lord Jamar. I mean, it was bad, y'all. It was akin to, well, basically, it was a college professor just schooling a person who never graduated. Like, just murking him. And it got so bad, Lord Jamar got to the point where he was like, yo, if you don't get this mofo off the screen, then I'm leaving. Which is the guest that you really want? Me or him? Huh? Who do you really want?
But even though my volume was dramatically lower than theirs, even though he was talking over me constantly, even though there was barely any attempt by Godfrey to moderate him so that I could get equal speaking time, I still took a big steamy dump all over him and made him look dumber than rocks in front of his own audience. Things accelerate towards the Earth. Density is a scalar. It's not a force. It can't make things move. Buoyancy, there's a buoyant force, but it has gravity in the equation. Buoyancy only exists when gravity exists.
When gravity, the secret sauce.
Here's the problem with your density bullshit. You think that things fall down because the air is less dense. The air is less dense above the object too. So why don't things fall up? Can you
Things
explain
do
that to
fall
me?
up, you f***ing asshole.
What
Bubbles,
fall up?
bubbles
Nothing
go
falls
up, you
up.
stupid. Fucking evaporation goes up, you kid. Like,
That's
what the f*** are you
falling.
talking about?
That's
like,
not a. That's because
like,
there's
it's
wind.
because it's lighter than the fucking density it's in.
Doesn't
Why?
a bubble?
How can
Doesn't
a fly
doesn't
defy
a bubble
gravity?
fall? Doesn't
How
a,
can a fucking tadpole defy gravity? You fucking shithead.
Tadpole defy gravity? What the
Yes.
fuck are you talking
How does
about?
anything swim through? If gravity is holding down oceans that are tons of fucking of fucking force, how does anything swim through the ocean? How do you fucking lift your legs off the fucking ground?
Things can
You
exert
fucking
force.
cockbag.
Okay.
Muscles, birds have wings, right? You can exert
They have
force,
wings?
which allows you to accelerate. Right? Doesn't that make sense? If you jump or if you throw a ball, you're exerting force and you are counteracting gravity until that momentum runs out. You throw a ball, it goes up, and then it falls back down.
Speaking
Why do
of
things fall down?
This off of
Down
me.
is towards
Get 'em
the
outta
center
here.
of the earth. Do you get it? Do you
Get him
understand?
out of here. Down.
Well,
You're out of here. Where are you going?
Down is towards you is what you do to your fucking father. Get out of here.
Oh, now we got the gay jokes coming. He's getting a little mad. Okay, kiddo, listen, can you admit that you only think that this is down because you're standing on the fucking ground? And so you're reinforcing what is the
thought
actual
this would
truth.
be,
You want me down to the center of the
I
ground.
told you.
a nice discussion. I guess we got a little bit aggressive.
He's a pseudoscientist.
So,
and until
pseudoscientist.
you
Dave,
show and
thanks.
prove your shit with
Thanks.
a
Where's
fucking
down?
model, we're not going to
Where's
even
down?
take you seriously.
Answer me
so-
this. Why is this down in space? Where's down? Where's down in space? What does that mean?
You never been
Why-
to space.
why is this person
Nobody's
upside
been
down?
to space. So you
What
don't know
should be-
what is down in
No,
space.
no. Stop.
You're
stop,
taking
stop
shit.
changing
You're
the
taking
subject, stop
somebody's
changing the
word
subject.
for it.
Here's a guy that you
Godfrey?
think is upside down,
Godfrey?
right? Here's
I'm
a
gonna
guy
ask him.
standing right
No, I'm
here.
telling you now,
What would be
Godfrey.
pulling him down? Why
Yo.
would he be pulled down? To
Godfrey?
where and to why?
hey, Mike, we're gonna. Hey,
I'm telling
Dave,
you.
thanks for you guys. We
I'm
tried.
telling you.
I thought it'd be like a
Are
better
you cutting me out
conversation.
here just because this fucking guy
Yeah,
can't?
get
No,
outta
I'm
here,
not
bitch.
cutting. I mean, it's
Handle
not,
the-
it's not because I guess he's done talking. I mean, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
Dave.
fuck you.
Oh, he's definitely done talking because
Yeah.
he can't handle somebody who actually knows what he's talking about,
Nah.
tearing apart all the
You
bullshit
ain't
that he
tearing
chose to
apart
believe from
shit.
the Eric Dubé videos.
It ain't no Eric Dubé
Who's the
video,
Eric Dubé?
sir.
It is. You directly parrot
Huh?
every
Who's
single
Eric
thing
Dubé?
that Eric Dubé
dude
says.
from
Trust me,
Arnold.
I've debunked all this shit.
Well, he's-
I know your
he's a
whole
flat
script.
earther.
You
Density
ain't
buoyancy, density buoyancy.
debunked shit.
No, I did. And that's why you're getting angry.
We
and
on a
throwing around
flat
gay jokes.
plane.
You can't answer any of
The
questions.
water.
Oh, now you're bringing the race card.
We
You're bringing
living
the race
on-
card, right?
Wait, what? No, he said flat plane. We're on a flat plane.
Oh, I thought I misheard you.
Yes.
No, whoa, Dave, whoa.
Yo, tell your man something, bro. Like
Yo,
right now.
Okay.
You can't answer.
Thanks.
You can't answer.
Thanks for coming, Dave. Appreciate
You guys really
that.
cutting me out?
I mean, it's not. We're not gonna get anywhere anyway. I thought it would be
Of course
like.
we're not going to get anywhere because he's a fucking brick wall that refuses to accept that there could be things that he doesn't understand and
Listen,
that science isn't
No,
wrong just
no,
because you don't
science
take the
is
time to
definitely
learn
wrong.
about it.
We're not taking your word for it. Your motherfucker's been
You don't
lying.
have to take my word
and
for
we're
it.
not,
I'm asking
and we're
very
not
simple
fucking with your
questions
lines.
that you can't answer.
We
right?
deal with
Down is towards the ground. and
Water
you can't wrap
always
your head
finds its
around.
level. Water must have a container. It cannot
What's
stick to
rain?
the
Where's the
outside of
container
a
on
fucking
rain?
ball, you fucking asshole.
Where's the container on rain, dumbass?
Water must always have a container.
Have you seen water in the International Space Station?
It
floats around in little
There's no
blobs.
fucking International Space Station.
Okay, then how do they make
in
water
outer
fucking
space
float?
and
Did
all
they
this
put
fucking
wires on the
bullshit?
water, moron?
Get the fuck out of here. There ain't no satellites and all this. Thousands of satellites. That's all some bullshit. Yo, bro.
Everything is fake
For real,
because
like,
I don't
seriously,
like it.
like,
And it hurts my feelings.
Who's the guest that you want? Because you know what I mean. Y'all can stay on with him.
I mean,
if you want
guys,
to, it's up to you.
I don't study this stuff like you guys. I just
y'all want to stay on with him.
No.
Y'all want to stay on with him?
No, I invited you here. So
what then?
You paid a couple tolls.
All right, so then
that's expensive.
I'm done with him.
All right, are we done?
Like, yeah.
All right.
Like, get him the fuck out.
Wow.
Good Lord.
Wow.
So Godfrey gets Professor Dave off of the screen. He gets him off of the stream. And then after that stream is over, Lord Jamar tells Godfrey, yo, I don't want this podcast stream to come out. Mind you, this was guaranteed to make millions of views. I mean, Professor Dave recorded it from his end, and his video is at a couple million, I believe. So this was gonna make Godfrey a lot of money. And as a friend, he took it down. He did not post it because he values Lord Jamar's friendship. But Professor Dave still posted from his end. It goes up. The whole world sees Lord Jamar just acting like an ass on camera, and things go to shit. So after that, Lord Jamar starts accusing Godfrey of setting him up, and even alludes to someone at the podcast lacing his weed blunt to make him look more stupid than he was that night, and says basically, I thought those guys were my friends, but they weren't.
Okay, y'all saw the bullshit that happened on Godfrey's show with, the fake professor. And I'm going to tell you, I can't get too much into detail about this right now because I think there's some things going on. But all I could say is I apologize for the poor showing. To all my flat earth people out there, this changes nothing. Although I know I made myself look bad from being out of sorts for many different reasons that I can't necessarily get into at this moment. But I definitely was not myself that night. And I thought certain people were my friend, and you don't want to believe that your friends would do certain things, but yeah, it's definitely possible. But yeah, I was just not in my right state of mind. I apologize for allowing y'all to see me lose my cool. Yeah, that's what happened. I lost my cool. I let this sucker bitch, pull me into some shit. There's a guy on the show that used to be an ex-pimp, and, since he couldn't best me the last time, he did what a pimp does, and he got a bitch to do his dirty work. And that's what happened. Godfrey didn't sell you out. You asked for a debate. That wasn't a debate though. That was a setup. Like, that was usually in the debate you have somebody who's neutral. You know what I mean? Yeah, but everybody in that room was in on some shit. They were conspiring, and it's all good. We're gonna deal with it. Peace, Lord. I think Godfrey set you up because he knew it would go viral. Yes, people are very desperate for attention, and they want to get their thing popping, and it's a shame that people that you thought you could trust would sell you out for a couple of views. Well,
check this out.
Congratulations. I hope you're happy.
And Godfrey will respond by basically saying, yo, man, like, you ain't got to be talking down on us. Like, I was your friend, bro. I respected you as a hip-hop legend, as a pro-black. And I used to take the bus like 40 minutes to go do your podcast for free. Like, what are you talking about? You never put no money in my pockets, G. I was doing it off the strength of love.
Lord Jamar should be upset with himself for he fucked up. You know, he didn't want to debate the guy fairly, and you upset with what? No one forced you to come on a podcast. Nobody is forced to come on a podcast. Okay? Nobody's forced to come on a podcast. So we're grown men. What are we talking about? I did Lord Jamar's podcast for like 3-4 years with Raw Digger at the Black Lady Theater in fucking Brooklyn. I would take the train all the way down because it was Lord Jamar. It was Raw Digger. I wanted to be around that.
And I loved it.
And I didn't. Guess what? I didn't get paid for that shit. And then he said that he put thousands of dollars in my pocket. How the fuck are you?
Said that.
Why are you lying? You didn't put shit in my pocket because you were taking the money. And I didn't even want anything because I just like, it's Lord Jamar. I do shit for free. If you're my man, I'm gonna do shit for free. You did not put any fucking money in my pocket. Thousands? Get the fuck. I make thousands telling jokes. That's what the fuck I do.
Yes, you do.
I get thousands. You've been to my shows. Packed shows. I make thousands telling fucking jokes on the weekend. That's how I make my money.
Want some big brother shit.
But he didn't pay me ever.
100%.
He would say, oh, you get this amount of money. Maybe $100. But there was a point where he wasn't giving us any money anymore, and I didn't care. You did not put money in my pocket. Stop lying. What are you doing? And another thing he said.
So Lord Jamar would see that, and then he would basically say that he feels like Godfrey is the type of person who would probably go back to DJ Vlad, right? He's like, yeah, now they're against me. I wouldn't be surprised if he went back to Vlad.
I love y'all,
but I have no beef with Lord Jamar. He thinks we set him up with that stupid interview because the earth is a shape. It's fucking dumb. I don't give a fuck if the earth is parallelogram. It doesn't affect me going from here to there. If I felt it, I go, oh shit, they're right. I don't give a fuck.
But this is
I just wanted to see a debate.
Yeah,
you took the L. You took the L and you couldn't take the L. And then you said niggas drugged you. Nobody drugged you. I called him up and I said, yo, if this is what you think, I want to be clear. I called him up. We texted back and forth. I can show you the text. I was like, I would have never done that. The same way I bought you a 12.
You smoked the same thing he smoked?
Of course. What, you think I gave him a separate weed from me?
I'm just asking.
He said he was out of sorts because
what the fuck was in this drink.
And then he said,
yo, the earth is flat.
Check it out.
The earth is flat. I don't know what's in this drink.
The earth better be round with him. How much I paid for that McAllen?
And then he said, yo, I think Godfrey is going to go back on Vlad. Watch. He's not going to do it because I brought it up. When the fuck did I say I was going to go back on Vlad? I don't even have a beef with Vlad.
This is a point to discredit you. That's all it is.
I know, but it's corny.
But it's lies.
But I said I would address it. I didn't want to watch this shit in the first place.
You told me that.
I was like, what for?
Hold on. Let me say this to the world.
Wait, no.
They didn't even know it existed. I called Godfrey and said, yo, I watched Lord Jamar last night. He went and you said, I'm not even watching that shit.
I don't want to watch. It's because it's like, how old are we? This is like bitch shit. I'm sorry. It's bitch made shit. And his fucking fans can go fuck themselves. No, his fans can go fuck themselves. Fuck you. Unsubscribing. The guys that subscribe, fuck you. You never liked me in the first place. Don't come to my shows. Don't come to nothing. Because you come live, because you know what the fuck's going to happen. Come live with that same motherfucking energy, dude. Like, stay the fuck away from me. Stay the fuck from everything. Unsubscribe. Is this what we doing? I'm subscribing. You bitch. Who cares? And unsubscribe. Why are you telling me? That's bitch made shit to me.
I agree.
Who are these? These are supposed to be men here? No. Get the fuck out of here, man. You're supposed to be a man? And you acting like a fucking bitch? That's what's going on. It's like, dude, like I said, he's probably going to Vlad. First of all, we both called Vlad on a conference call when Vlad said what he said about the minister.
And it's just a whole debacle. It's a whole shit show of epic proportion. And I really do hate to see it. But I will say, Lord Jamar is dead wrong, okay? Look, you were the one who were arrogant, popping it like you were ready to debate literal professors on a topic that you seemed so arrogant and confident that you knew. And then when the debate happens, like me, I know my fitness, okay? I can be drunk out of my mind and I can still debate you on some fitness shit and not skip a beat, okay? Like, when you know something, you know something, you know? So it doesn't matter how drunk you were. It doesn't matter how high you were. Mind you, you're always drunk and always high. I've seen Lord Jamar sit up there and roll him like 5 back-to-back blunts on a podcast. You know what I'm saying? So the man's always lit. He should be able to function lit. But if you're not able to function lit, you shouldn't be talking trash about debating professors on flat earth theory. And then once you know that you're being beaten, once you know that 2 + 2 is 4, but it's not equaling up in your head, it's your opponent that's making 2 + 2 = 4, you have to concede the argument, bro. Those are the rules to debate. If you don't know the rules to debate, the first person, once you resort to ad hominem attacks, personal attacks, and stop talking about the actual topic, you lose. And Lord Jamar lost drastically. So now, this is where we are. Godfrey's still pushing on his podcast. Lord Jamar's still doing his thing on his podcast. But I don't think we're going to see that relationship patched up anytime soon. And it's unfortunate because they really had a good dynamic. But Lord Jamar's really showing to not be the person that he had come off to be for years. He's starting to show that, yo, man, this isn't a stoic, wise elder man. This is really a man-child in a 50-year-old's body, you know? And it's sad because a lot of people had a lot of respect for Lord Jamar. You know what I'm saying? He was held up here, you know, 5% nation, you know, gods and earth and all. And man, it's unfortunate to see everything unfold how it has. But what do y'all think about it? Y'all let me know down in the comment section, man. Do you feel like they'll be able to patch it up and get things back together? Do you feel like Godfrey should even want to get back together with Lord Jamar and, you know, be cool after everything that Lord Jamar has done at this point? Like, is it even worth it salvaging a friendship like that? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. But don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Gains. And we out. Peace.
Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest pen verse and it blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beeps like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis keep grab their feet. Hell yeah, make them toast. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the biomass, so I would no lotus. I can't even think how many trees we done smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna for sure need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell and your fucking chest open.